Hello, church family. I wanted to put this video together to kind of explain how this church giving and how it works. I know majority of you guys know how to give on the church app and so on, but I have seen some patterns of things that we kind of need to fix if we can. I don't want to be overwhelming to anybody or be a problem or aggravation to anybody, but kind of wanted to run this by you guys and let you guys know kind of some processes that I've been seeing that we kind of need to kind of fix if we can. As you can see here, we have the regular church app that we have, and then we have the Tithely Giving app. Now I know we have some new members, so they may not have seen this app, but those that have this app, you guys understand that this app only, goes to a specific bank account. So if you give your tithes, it'll go into the church, account, the main church account. If you give, to the evangelist or anything like that, it's going to go into the main bank account where it's supposed to go to. But if you're trying to give to Honduras Missions or Youth Fund, it won't go into the correct account. So I would highly suggest everyone to delete this app because it limits the confusion that we have trying to delegate where the funds are going to. So I would highly recommend you just remove it off of your phone. And then you will want to start using the church app to give. So if you want to click on the church, and as you can see, I've already have the giving here pulled up. So the giving form or the giving page is right here on the home page, and you click on give, and it's going to take me back to where we was. As you can see, the tithes, giving to our youth, Honduras Missions, give to pastor, give to youth leaders, give to guest speakers, and love offering. Everything here is self-explanatory. The only one thing that is a little different is the love offering at the very bottom. I put it on the very bottom for that specific reason because it's different from everything else. Love offering is when, for example, we have a family that's in our church that needs a financial help. Pastor has talked to the board. They decided, yes, we're going to help this family. So this is where you would actually click on and give to that fund. And that night, whenever Brother Brett is looking at the giving, he knows exactly what it's for. So please make sure you use that for that. I have been seeing people give, trying to give to Honduras Missions, give to the Youth Fund, give to Pastor, so on and so on. I can see what funds are being given to, so I want to make sure that we're giving to the right areas so that we're not causing confusion and it's not shorting any kind of ministry that we're involved in, if that makes any sense. Not that it's all about money, it's just I want to make sure that your hard-working money is going to the need that you desire to give to, if that makes sense. So please make sure you guys are checking, what you're selecting on here. Again, if you always have questions, please do not hesitate to ask me or ask Brother Brett. We'll be more than glad to help you. Another thing I did want to show you all is if, say, for example, you wanted to give to Pastor. Here, as you can see, a notice that's popped up. Now, originally on the Tithely church app that we had before we switched to this app, we didn't have any kind of a wall basically blocking for us going to a different website. So what this notice is, it's a notice basically telling you that you're leaving the app to go to another site to give. Subsplash has set it up this way because if it's set up the way Tithely was set up, like it's a direct form, it's considered us making money through the app, because we are a selected app. We have our own app on the platform, on the Google Play Store and App Store. It's not a placeholder, if that makes sense, on the Tithely Church app or Subsplash Church app. I know there is confusion with apps and how this all works, but hopefully I can explain it in a way that you can understand it. But it's basically just showing that we're not making money as a church, as a nonprofit organization, off of our app. So you'll just simply click that continue button, and it's going to open up a web browser. So if you use Safari, you use Google Chrome, it's going to take you to whatever form that you want to go to, and you can go from there. So it's real simple, guys. I hope this is not confusion to anybody. If you all feel like I need to fix it in a way that makes it more better, easier for you guys to use, please reach out to me. I'll be more than glad to try to fix it the way you guys think. I'm here to serve you all in this capacity. I try my best, and I try not to be a burden on anybody. I don't want to be. So please take it that I'm not trying to tell people what to do, but I just want to make sure that our church is growing in this field. Pastor takes care of the spiritual part of it. I take care of the IT stuff. That's what I'm going to leave it as that. So I want to make sure that you guys are comfortable with this and know how to give, that it don't cause any confusions or discourage anybody from giving. If you need to sit down with me and kind of learn the different things on the app, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than glad to sit with you, Sunday, on a Sunday or something, or meet with you in town or something, just try to help you out. I've got a huge burden for this. I've had a huge burden for it for a while, and ever since I started it, I've seen, just kind of give a little testimony of this and what it means to me and why it means to me so much. I seen a need in our church that I knew that I could fix. We got to be able to be notified when things happen in our church. We got to know of events. We got to have communication with each other. Giving is very important. The Bible, our sermons, and it's very vital. And the church app is wonderful. I know it seems like that's all I talk about. And the reason why I talk about it is because I'm very excited to what God has gave me, a gift. And I'm not trying to be boastful or anything, but God has put a burden on my heart to help our church grow in this way. Building websites and building apps has been a hobby of mine, but it's here lately. It's become a passion of mine. It's something that I thrive for, and it's very comforting to know that people are using this app, and it's very encouraging to me. But in other terms, I don't want it to be a burden or a trouble for anybody. So if you ever have questions or concerns or anything like that, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And I hope this video helped. So I'm hoping that if anybody has any questions, that'll answer them for them. And this will be posted on our website. You won't be able to view it personally on the website, but it's going to be linked into our church app, so you can always go back and reference it. I can spit it out today. Reference the video, and if you have any questions or anything like that, you can go back to it. So hope I didn't jamble and go off the wall and go into a tangent or anything like that. So, but I did want to take the time to thank you all for your opportunity